Hello, everybody. This is an introduction to why the reason we need to input your customer to the CRM. Uh, this is how looks our CRM when you log into your username and password. Uh, so the reason for you have to input your customer here is because you get paid. Basically, this is your invoice for us because we management 32 companies in the US plus another 18 companies. So it's really hard for us for start going from each client, see the list of the client here, because we don't know the words which the order came from until you input it here. Some of the companies you got your own login, but to some of the company we only have only one login. For example, for Earthlink, so we only have a one. For the Southern Link, so Altis is only one because it depend on the dealer code. So multiple companies they got their own way that how they work. But for you be safe, for you get your payment on time, this is the process. This is basically is a two different process. If you already have your own access to your phone service. If you don't need an access to our phone service, it's fine. That's no problem. But you need to follow up with your orders, which order you get paid and which order you don't get paid. And then so it's a way the way you can to send a link with to the order the way you don't get paid for we can fight for those orders or they already pay us so we can pay you. But this is basically your invoice. Every order here is telling me you did the order. Okay, so for the example, uh, you don't need to know about this. If you don't need to access here, you don't need to this. You just have to go every call center. This is our website because if you don't know our website, so this is our website. Okay, this is some of the company that what we sell. We are not the one of the biggest company, but we are the one of the biggest company. Okay, guys. So that's why you have to know at front. Okay, so uh, every single concertor have this contact form. Okay, this contact form, each call center have their own. Why? Because you can send this to your customer, or you sell people can fill it out this, so they don't have to have an access to the CRM. So they just fill it out this, and then to the person that who is on chart on the CRM, he can make the changes. Okay, let me give you a sample. For example, sales name. You have to put exactly how the sales name is on the CRM. For example, okay, we're gonna put a customer here. Customer name, customer last name. Okay, phone number. Always phone number had to be at with number one. Okay, number one always, no plus one, it's only one, and then you type the number of the customer. Okay, it's very important you type that number of the customer. Okay, now if the customer have a WhatsApp or if they don't have a WhatsApp, why? Because our system, if you put it no, it doesn't have a WhatsApp, our system automatic send the customer after 7 days. They send by text or by WhatsApp. They send to the customer and say, "Hey, your payment is almost due. Please send a payment or to the call the company and make the payment." If you don't know how you make the payment, you just texting us back and say help. So we have a way that how we can help the customers. Okay. So for example, we put a yes. Okay. Address had to be typed like normal address, normal street. Okay. Email address, guys, you have to make sure the email address need to be corrected because I don't know how long you are on the business, but everything is changing. If the customer doesn't answer the email, They never send equipment, they never send the technician, and the order you can think is being installed, but they never get installed. Or the customer call, we say a sample. If the customer doesn't respond the email, we say a sample for the Spectrum. If the customer doesn't answer the mail, it's an agreement of what they send that they just have to click and open it and say yes. But if the customer doesn't accept it, maybe he gonna wait for the installation, the day of the installation, but maybe the technician is not gonna show up because he don't answer, because he don't agree with the term and condition. So if he don't agree, what he's gonna do? If you don't answer the phone when he call you back, he's gonna call the company. He's gonna call Spectrum and then he's gonna say, "Hey guys, I was waiting for you guys, blah blah blah. So this is my name. Okay, now, if you don't give me your account number to the customer, that's why we to request on the CRM, you have to update the order, the copy of the order, and then you have to type on the comments the order number, the confirmation number, and the account number. Okay, so now, if the customer doesn't have that, what is Spectrum is gonna do? Even if they see your order, they gonna cancel your order, guys, and you lost. They gonna cancel your order and say, "Oh, I don't see this order. Let me to delete it and let me place the new order for them." And then you guys gonna contact the company and say, "Oh, sir, yeah, so your system is already done. Yeah, oh yeah, it's working." And then you're gonna say, "Paul, why I don't get paid if the customer is being installed because it's been like a 25 day to 30 days or 40 days?" I say, "Okay, and check it out. Your order being canceled." I just send you the screenshot and say, "Guys, your order has been canceled. I don't know the way the customers get the service." Right? So, because for we avoid those things, that's what we do. We have to tell the customer, "I need to hear on the report, sir, some of the company is gonna email you the agreements. You have to accept it. If you agree to getting automatic payment, you have to accept the automatic payment. You have to create your username and password for your app." That's another good thing to tell on the customer. They need to register in their app for the service of what they get. That is very, very good. Okay. So for now, okay. If the customer is a residential, because we do commercial too. Okay. System request. Whether, for example, the customer requests cable or internet, we just put it internet, okay? But is he don't request only internet? It's request uh, cable. He requests phone, right? What is the company that what he requests? In this case, we say is Spectrum. But maybe you sell internet and VoIP phone from Spectrum, but you sell the cable from AT&T. Easy. You got the option for add, and then you put AT&T, right? So when you put AT&T, we know. Now, here on the comment, you have to put it. Spectrum Internet 200 megabyte and 1 TV of DirecTV, right? Okay, that's the only way you have to do, guys. Now, if it's the customer give you the credit card, we have to put the credit card here. This is for the people, for the salespeople who already use their own server, their own phone system. They have to input the credit card of the customer here. Okay, they have to input the credit card of the customer here. Customer name, debit card or credit card, card holder address, expiration, and CVV. Okay. Now, after you create on the portals the orders, you can upload here. So you can upload the record first of all, because the record of what you got. So you can upload the record here, and then you can upload the order, the PDF file. Okay, you just click here, and that's gonna send you to your hard drive, and then you can upload it. Okay, now you can do this from your phone too. This link is work on your phone too. If you don't have an access, if you got a sales out, they can fill it out this too. Okay, after actually you create the order, right? Then they have to click in here because they have to agree the customer. We can call and text to the customer for this, right? So it's accepted. This is another term and condition, and that's it. This is basically the what you guys, the who doesn't have an access to the CRM, you just have to do this. How long it take me with all my information that I want to give it to you with all these words? Take me 5 minutes. But I was talking. If I input, it's taking me less than 1 minute. Okay, guys, very simple. Now, the owner or to the supervisor of the call center, what he had to do, he come to his CRM. Let me look out. Okay, the owner is coming to the CRM, and then he look here where he's gonna find in leads. He always gonna find in leads. So if it's activating deals, so you have to go to leads, and then it's gonna show the name of your company here. If you can here say on the right, say Nick Technology, here say Nick, and they say individual. So it's in a multiple call center that what they place on. Okay, so but that's how it works. So now the owner of the company or to the supervisor, he just have to click here, and to make sure is the record is there, make sure the order is being added. Okay, it's being added to the system, and then you have to click your department. But actually this is automatic becoming to your apartment because I set up the contact form for with the to the automatic to select your department. Okay, so after you input all the information here, actually you already input information, you just save it and close it, and then for you get paid because this is in leads. So from here you open the lead again, and then you click on the top, say deal plus contact. Okay, deal plus contact. Okay, deal plus contact. When you click in here, automatic that become to deal. Okay, so here you have to input the account number and to confirmation number. That's the only way you have to do here. And so make sure that the order is there, and to make sure that the record is here. If it's no, you can upload directly to here. If you don't upload from the contact form, right? After you fill it out this, you just click save, you close it, so you don't gonna see any more in leads. Now it's in deals. So you come to deals, and then you see Carlos here, right? So what you do? You just pull and put it. If this customer is paid the first bill, you put a pending order with pay or com pago. If the customer doesn't pay anything at the beginning, you just put it here. Like in this case, so he don't pay anything, so we just put it here. That's it, guys. That's the only way you have to do. How much take me per order did? Maybe 3 minutes maximum. I can do this in less, in like a 2 minutes. Okay, now after you see this order become to complete because your job is ended there. Okay, your job is ended there. Actually, you have to follow up with the complete orders if the customer already paid the bill, because you have to follow up with the customer if they pay the bill or they don't pay the bill. or if they need a help for the bill. So from here, you don't have to do anything. Only if the customer cancel, you just click here and pull down the what is a cancel order. Okay, like in this case, we don't gonna do this. So now the pen of the client or the pen provider, we have a different ways how we get paid because someone pay every week, someone pay after 30 days, someone pay after 21 days, so it depends. But how we follow that is with this. If you see I move it to this part, okay, if you see I move it to this part complete, this is what you're gonna get paid. So this is what I do basically, okay, because for you understand that what is the very important, you do this. So for example, I pull here deals pending with Pago, Spectrum new dealer, right? To select it here. Okay? This is the only order that what I now I get my report from all the companies, right? But I'm going to start with Spectrum first. I'm going to start with this, with the Comcast. I'm going to start with this, with it. After I finish, after say for example this one is Spectrum, right? Because that's what we did. So I'm not going to move to complete order. But this is the what I do. You don't have to do this. But I want to you understand why is the reason all your order had to be here. This one, this part is playing on the contract. How you going to follow up with your order? How you gonna put it here? What it need to be in your order for you get paid with any problem. This is basically for you guys because for you get paid. Because again, we have multiple companies. We don't we don't have time to start seeing okay who is this guy he did this. No, we just come here because it's very easy for us, and then you get your money quick. All right, guys. Well, that is everything for today. I think is everything has been clear. You have to remember every call center have their own link. Okay, their own contact. Every call center have their own. It looks similar, but it's totally different because go to your part on the CRM because that CRM are divided in call centers. Okay, they are divided in call centers. So this is your call center. That's the all this information is called just to you. It doesn't go to anyone. Okay. So well, that is everything for today, guys. Thank you so much for seeing. Happy good day.